Hello. Long time no see. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 Part 5, I believe. I and my better half playing through. Bad English. So, we are go, if you want to start. Asking politely. We went through... Yeah, the cord must be in, because I don't know why it's not loading. My Xbox controller refuses to load its third-party battery, and I'm not sure why, so I have to have it plugged in. Do I have my own voice? Yes. In the stream, hopefully. And also the... Yeah, the gameplay, game sounds. I'm gonna check it soon here from a live stream setup. Some interference, too many different devices around the sound card, so I try to lessen those. Yeah, now I think it's fine. But yeah, I played a week ago maybe. It has been a pause here, some work related stuff, and on top of that, life in general. A short pause. I have to be better in communicating that forth, of course. But yeah, we're back. And intrigued to actually learn how the story goes forth in this magnificent game. I'm checking still that everything is as it should be. And where's my stream, actual stream? Those who have watched the entire retreat for a while know that sometimes I struggle with YouTube and it's cutting the gameplay so it's kind of a jagged. So hence I'm always making sure. It says that the connection is excellent, so hopefully it stays that way. Twitch usually, for me at least, works better. So let's see how this goes. But it seems to work right now. Okay, let's go for it. Just play along. Hopefully you enjoy the content. I'm gonna include some trivias at parts in the live stream, or include them. Otherwise, just enjoy the show. Like so. And we were actually at Comic-Con in the weekend also. Maybe we'll talk about that at some point. We met... I'm gonna spoil it a little here, but we met cast from Baldur's Gate 3 and The Hobbit, among other things. I was 1 or 2 days there, and my better half was all 3 days, from Friday to Saturday and Sunday, so interesting stories from there. From this little country called Finland. Oh, and we found a bug, or Mile is eager to do some, I don't know, step dancing, river dancing or something like that, seems like. Frank, cat, please, could you come away from the console? You are too close to the power button, and I'm wary of you pressing it. It likes I think the heat from the console, and hence it's sitting there staring at the power button like, I'm gonna press it soon. Yeah, come here, you can be in my lap if you want. So, some recap. We had to actually look it up ourselves, and we saw that Mael had another dream, but the paintbrush in the dream was really, I don't know, vague, obscure, pun intended. Do you need to adjust the angle? You can adjust the angle. I don't have to see. You can push the screen if you want. No, no, not the. I mean the. What's the word? Okay, I think that's kind of funny. Mile has taken some dance classes. There's the bronze ball again. That's the only one that doesn't want to fight us. And now I actually remember where I left off. I went down to the left, down the hill. Oh, don't shoot it. Are you gonna shoot it? Oh no! Why are you doing that? You murderous spirit, you're shooting an innocent small ball. But I'm absolutely clueless of what kind of creature that is. And we just arrived to this area and I fought for... Oh my gosh, it was like... Down here, yeah, I remember. Down on the right there, I fought for... How are you finding these different bug places today? That's the third one in a row. Yeah, I fought for, I don't know, maybe... 20... No, was it longer than that? I don't remember. Over 20 minutes straight. Really hard fought battle here at the small cottages. I'm gonna actually open the stream on my other phone just to make sure that... Oh, do I have the wrong... Well, it is what it is. I have the wrong picture on YouTube, it seems. Ark Survival? Can't remember the name of the... Can I change it on the fly? That would be great. So that people don't get confused. Grateful and all that, of course. But sometimes... when you're trying to multi-stream, it would be nice to have a program that provides one UI that you can use to then adjust all the stream names so that they are the same. Now I have to go to a different stream or live stream settings of every single different platform. You know, YouTube, Twitch, and the third one if I choose to have a third one that I'm streaming to. Are the... Yeah, the game sounds are coming through also. Okay. Great success as far as up until now. So, yeah, now one complaint, or let's say not a complaint maybe, but one point that I shared in the last stream was that one tweak maybe. And yeah, in the future maybe the game proves me wrong with the gameplay and such, but sometimes it feels like you are fighting a lot in this game. If you kind of count the time it takes within an hour or two to fight, I think I came up to about 1/3, maybe even more, of the 2-hour window last stream I had was fighting, so... And it's good fighting, but sometimes when you try to unravel the story, it seems like you are caught up fighting maybe slightly too often and too long. Though the fighting are tactical, I think, especially compared to similar older games, I think it's better, a lot better. And there's actually, what was the name of that ball again? I think it's no, the name of that creature on the right. I can't remember the name. Do you remember the name? It was the one that wanted the rock. Florian was the other one, but Eskiel, yeah. He became a part of our crew because I guess he can float, maybe? I'm not sure. He took out one of those rotten flower creatures, you know, the ones that are really tall and have a tentacle flower leaf thingy for a mouth. But yeah.
Nice.
Otherwise, the last stream I had was a lot of fighting, but not much of the story. One or two cutscenes with the paintress, I assume, and the old man and Mael. She, meaning Mael. Oh, there's on the wall, I think, some kind of parkour stuff, maybe, or climbing, rock climbing. But yeah, Mael ties into the story more than we know or think, I guess, but I don't know exactly how, so that remains to be seen. And in the meantime we can just enjoy the beautiful graphics again here. There's super... Oh, there's a creature. That's a new creature. I haven't seen one of those. Yeah, we can enjoy the super... what's the word? The name of an art type. Is it obscure? No, it's not obscure. What's the name of the art type, you know? It's not realistic, it's from the other side. Unrealistic art, but it has a name. I can't come up with the name right now. Bohemic? I'm not sure. There's a flag. Expedition number what? Oh, did you see the... Yeah, look around. There's a lot of dead expeditioners in this tunnel. Sometimes game developers leave clues. So they're trying to look at the details. But they just seem to have been... Kind of like when a volcano erupts and they mummify on place or something like that. Oh, I have... lost some health, I guess, in the last battle. And we have points available, so that's nice. I just fight and go through the story, but my better half likes to actually explore. One example is that when Witcher 3 came out in 2000 and I believe 14 maybe? That's kind of a question for you. Is it 2014? Witcher 3, I think 14 or 15. Oh, it's it's 10 years anniversary, so 15, I guess. Yeah, I played through the game in 50 plus minus 50 hours, 40 hours maybe, and played some of the side quests. But my better half, I believe, put the double amount of that time, so up towards 100 hours, about on the side quests. You know, all that question marks in the game, so... Did I actually change the... Yeah, I changed the picture. 50... was it 56, I guess? Oh, this is a new visual setting. I have not been in one of these darker scenes. And there's a lot of lanterns everywhere, so that must be symbolizing something, I guess. Whoa, that's a long way down. There's some kind of creature with crystals on its back. But we established that this is... was it Lumiere? Some places were Lumiere, you know, with the signs and names of different places in the city. And they said that it had kind of disintegrated or fractured to pieces. And I think the lanterns and the buildings and stuff like this... I'm not sure if you can actually swim in the game. But yeah, the buildings and stuff like this are... you can put it on the upper loading slot if you want. Yeah, I'm not sure why the... Yeah, confirm, I guess. I have a third party battery, so it's not Xbox own, and for some reason it doesn't load. So I have to have the core directly.
Brace yourselves.
Yeah, these are super difficult. I forget the name of these creatures. I got mine handed to me a couple of times when I played through them. The long one in the middle uses the sword super a lot, and it regenerates its own shields. You see the shields when you aim at it. It multiplies them to like tenfold or something. It's really annoying. You have to be super tactical. And one thing I learned when I played the last time was that it's the A button. I think it's the A button on the control. Yeah, I'm gonna explain a little here. So the A button, when you use the A attack, it gives you more of the blue abilities. You get one more when you attack with A. I'm explaining here because it was kind of a epiphany for me. All the others use the blue, I guess it's XP or something, the energy. But if you want to load up the blue ones, you have to kind of jump over sometimes, and then use the A button to attack. That's a new creature, the one on the left, the Grim Reaper or what? Yeah, look. And that's a super difficult adversary, the one with this long sword. I had 2 or 3 of those longsword ones that I had to fight. That seems like an easy dodge. What the? Yeah, it's in the air. What was... you had to shoot it with something, with the pistol, I guess, when it's in the air. I just remember that the long lady in the middle, that it builds up more shields, so you have to always kind of try to get the shields off it so that you can do damage. It's super annoying. I mean, super annoying. And yeah, now it does this and it builds up the shields again, and you have to try to duck or jump or whatever. Is the controller working? Yeah. And sometimes I try to do it so that I try to figure out what player had the best abilities to win in the battle, and then you try to build up the blue energy bar so that you have 4, 5 or 6 of them. Then you can use one of the better attacks. But when you have the shields, it doesn't do so much because then it builds up the shields again. And good dodge. I mean, the long lady with the sword, the even longer sword is by itself a really difficult opponent. Because it does this again. More shields. And if you want, you can just do the basic attack on the right one, the one with the pillar, and you gain one more of the blue ones on the same time, and you take some health away from the I'm not sure what the name is. Great sword cultist. I hate this one. I just hate the cultist opponents. You can heal yourself. Can you heal with Mile? I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I have to try to remember how you play the game because it has been a week and a half, I guess. I just hate that goddamn sword lady. Nice job. Oh, really nice. But yeah, it was a super long grind when you tried to win the cultist lady. But let's try to focus on the, I guess yeah, that one. To get that killed, and then you have to focus on the sword lady because it's annoying. We're super low on health.
Looking good.
Worst case scenario, we try again, but I hate the lady, the sword lady. I'm gonna say a lot of I hate the sword lady here in this stream. I have had one battle, then I had the opportunity to evade one of the battles, so I run away instead of fighting because it took so long to win over them. Up towards half an hour battle, I guess. I had I had 3 of them maybe even that I had to fight. Good dodge. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes 3 times when it attacks, yeah.
Get ready.
Again, it generates more shields. And that's the super difficult attack when it swings along the floor or the ground. That you can dodge somewhat, but the one that comes like this, it's really difficult. It's 3 times it I think swings at one, but from those 3 times, it's good if you get 1 right.
I won't waste this.
Yeah, now it's gonna swing, I think, like this. Yeah, it's super difficult to dodge.
Chroma is flowing.
Can you heal Gustav? I'm not sure. Oh, you can get mild back. That's great. And now you have to kind of just try to get every time the shields are down, you have to attack. Because it's gonna build up the shields by stabbing itself. And it was super annoying. I'm gonna just say super annoying a lot of times in the stream here because I got so frustrated. And now you have to kind of attack with everything you got just to get the health down on that goddamn thing. And that's, you got 1 of the blue ones now when you use that attack. And now it built up 4 again. And so now again you have to destroy the shields, and when you have the red bar there, just go for it, I don't know. Actually nice that Loon has 8 of those blue energy bars, I guess. So if you get the shields down with Maya,
Let's push
No, yeah, but I guess when you shoot maybe 2 times, you see that it's gonna use the blue ones. If you shoot 2 times, you get the shields, then you can use one of the special attacks with blue. So that's my advice, I think. Because it uses only 1 blue when you shoot once. So you can shoot the shields 1 time, it's 1 off, and 2 times, then you have the red bar. So use the pistol thing. And shoot the shields, so that the shields are away, yeah, 2 times. You have 7 left, so now you can use the special attacks because you have so much of the 7 blue ones left. Yeah, you can use whatever you want. You can heal. Yeah, healing is good also. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to explain here at the same time what I learned the last stream. But now because it's red, I think it's a good idea to shoot it because it's gonna build up the shields. But yeah, now it's gonna build up. So now you have to again use... Oh, fudge snake. I hate this one. I was no better myself. But yeah, you have to again kill the shields. And then you have to take health from it. So 1 shot and then you can shoot, or you can use a special attack if you have blue plates left, or blue energy left, I guess. I forgot the name of the energy. Maybe it was XP or something. It takes some health from itself when it stabs itself, but it also builds up the plates. So now, essentially, you could shoot it 2 times, so that you use your blue pistols and 2 shields, and then you attack with A after this. Yeah, you can shoot once more. Now you are at 0, but if you attack with A, you get 1 back. You see? That's the thing I learned. I was completely clueless of the system relating to that one. So when you fight this lady with the sword, cultist or whatever, sword cultist, I learned that okay, that blue kind of energy is important. And that's used for healing and for attacking and everything. So it's really nice, the mechanics that you use here. But I hate the sword swing here. Oh, nice dodge. So now you have 5 of those blues, and every bullet uses 1. So you can choose to destroy the shields, and maybe Mael can do something, or you can attack with A now, I think. And you get 1 blue back.
Looking good.
And that's kind of the balance of the whole combat system, I think. And Mael has 3, so you have a small special attack or something like that, I guess. I'm not sure what the resistance or the weakness is here. Perfect, that's a good one.
Get ready.
Now it's gonna... Nice one. So yeah, it stabs itself, it takes away its own health, but it also gets... or generates shields. Now it's gonna swing the goddamn... I don't know how to dodge these ones. Oh, good. Oh, shit. All the 3, all 3 swings were dodged. Great job. I didn't do it once. Not even once when I rolled. And now we have 5, so you have a good special attack, I think. I'm not sure what its weakness is, actually, but... You can use everything but the one. Oh, nice. Maybe you can 4, yeah? You can shoot 4 times and use A once if you want. You can do it if you want. Or you can use a special attack. Because A doesn't need a blue energy bar. Or you can use Lumiere's Assault. Or Powerful. Please, 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 please. Yes! High five. I'm really living through my better half when she's playing, because that was not an easy battle. I had 2 or 3 of them in the last stream, and I was super tactical and trying to figure out how to battle those. How long did that take? 15 minutes, maybe? Yeah, let's not go near that one. Otherwise we're battling all the time. That's the only slight mention I want to share with you, is that the game is super good. Even the battles are good, but they are a good chunk of the gameplay. You're standing in battle quite often. And sometimes, hence I'm trying to avoid. Can't speak English today. Oh, watch your left side. There's the lady again. I don't want. We don't want to battle the lady again. Please don't battle a lady again. I don't like these. Sometimes you maybe have to do it because that's a part of the gameplay. I understand that, but if there's a... That was an easy one. But I don't know, the crystal is glowing, so maybe it's a difficult one. Let's see. Meow! A cat is shouting in the background. What's that? Roacher? 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 Come here. Or not. Oh, hello, Rune. Convenient when you wrote me today. I hope you got my message, but yeah. As I said, we had a pause. Work related, and then, you know, Comic-Con stuff and stuff like that. Now we're trying to figure out how to beat this game again. It has been a week, at least a week, I think. How's your day? If you don't mind me asking.
Don't die.
Get ready.
Meow. Cat is shouting in the background. Was it good at Comic-Con? Yes, it was good. I myself, let's say I'm not the most natural in super crowded places myself. Oh, good, you won it. Over Roacher. But yeah, even so, the guests were super nice. We had actually bought some, I'm not sure if we call it VIP passes, fast passes and stuff like that. There were some delays, as there usually is, but otherwise when you got the meet and greets and the, you know, the pictures and whatnot, it was really fun. We were at a couple of Q&As and learned a lot about the characters and the humans behind the characters, and about the funny enough, about the industry in general. So yeah, so that was something that came kind of as bonus, because in the Q&A people could queue up and ask real questions, and people are different, and we got questions about silly things and also about more philosophical and deep things related to the industry. There were actually a couple of Finns, yeah, that were about to get into some kind of art schools and acting schools, even I think in London or somewhere in the British Isles, I think. So there were a couple of those kind of, I guess they are advices for a fresh career relating the acting industry, maybe. Yeah, so really fun essentially. Supported some small art and creative stuff, you know. Bought a pipe. I'm not sure if that's a pipe, but handmade, you know, clay flute. It was a round one, but I don't know if I can actually explain what it is. But yeah, I see that my stream is full with... I have to actually adjust maybe the bot. It's kind of eager in filling it up with advertisements. Pinnings, stuff like, you know, links and stuff. Yeah, I have to adjust that at some point. But yeah, hopefully that answers your questions. Oh, you moved to... What? My day was good. You moved to Spain? Seriously? So from Denmark to Spain? Congrats, I guess. I hope it was a decision, a free decision. You're not kidnapped or anything. So you moved to Spain. That's sunny. I have never been to Spain myself. To Germany, but not to Spain. So, if I may ask, the reason and where to in Spain? We're waiting for summer here in Finland still, so that sounds really sunny and nice.
Let's push forward.
That's actually a new adversary we have there also. Hey, Rune! With family! Okay, nice. So then I assume you're not kidnapped. Yeah, I know, bad joke, but yeah. Great, great, so, Spain. That's, that sounds warm and sunny. My family, my father has been to Granada. That's southern Spain, so I have some pictures from there. So I know something about the location. Of course, I've flown all over the place in MSN 2024, but that's not the same thing as actually being there. But yeah, Granada or something. Southern Spain, that's a location I have heard about. I'm actually trying to... Let's try to fire up the trivia on the same time, just to see if it works. Rune was with us the last time when we tried this, and I forgot how to use it. It worked, but I forgot how to use it, so... Where's the betting system? Let's see if I can get this to work this time. Where's my trivia? There, blueprint for trivia. I'm gonna ask you stuff about Spain, Rune. No, you're joking. Look here. Rune went with his family to Spain. We came here on vacation and liked it so... liked a lot this location, so they moved there. That sounds actually like a nice life. Have the possibility to kind of... just move somewhere when it's nice. That's the spirit, I want to say. So yeah, good on you guys, good on you. Let's see if I can manage to do this. I'm gonna do a small, short Spain trivia here. If my internet is working. I can adjust, yeah. Is it so that it's too loud, the game sounds? See, I'm gonna see if it's the same situation in my end here. Can I hear myself? Let's see. It could be also that I was too far away from the microphone. Is it better right now if I'm close to the microphone? Oh yeah, the combat. Yeah, I actually noticed that when it's combat time, it's super loud, and I'm trying to balance the Trying to balance, yeah, now it's combat again. Try to balance when it's not combat, because then it's kind of quiet. But when it's combat, it turns off the volume, so I can try to go down on the 2 decibels maybe, let's try. Like so, I put down 2 decibels on the game sounds now, so whilst in combat, so. Let me know if it's too low now. When it's combat time, so hopefully it's alright.
Finesse and grace.
Much better, okay, nice. Yeah, I noticed that you said or mentioned it the last time, and I was looking into it, and you were right that the game sounds kind of buff up the volume, especially when it's combat, so. I'm not sure if I can do anything about it in-game, but let's see. Let's start with the easy Spain question. If I can remember again how it worked. It was exclamation mark. How much you wanna bet and exclamation mark the answer, then exclamation mark how much do you wanna bet about or from your loyalty points. That was the thing, yeah. I'm gonna just try a bet right now. Let's see if it comes true. No. Did I do it right? Where's my overlays at?
Hurts.
Yeah, the system works, but for some reason my overlay has disappeared. So let's see here. Adjusting timers here at the same time so that the bot doesn't clutter the chat space. I see that they are too close to each other.
Take cover.
Something like that, maybe?
Okay.
But what's up with my betting overlay? The betting is working in the live chat, but now it has lost the overlay. What's the right answer here? Red, yellow. Let's see. That's number one, yeah? Why can't I pick a winner? Try that again. It started. But I don't get any overlay. But it comes. Or the text is visible in the chat. So the way you answer is exclamation mark bet space number that represents the right answer that you think is the right answer, and then space and the number that you want to bet, and if you answer right you should get the loyalty points back threefold with a multiplier of 3. The only thing I'm missing right now in the left upper corner, yeah, just like that, Rune, that's correct. And then I should, yeah, now it's confirmed, Rune has betted 10 on number 1. And now, pick a winner. Betting winner was picked. Now it should say, yeah, 100% of the bets were put on 1 because Rune actually answered 1, and that's correct. And now you should, if you write exclamation mark and points, you should have gained 30 points because you bet 10 points, and you get them 10, sorry, not tenfold, but threefold with a 3 times multiplier back. I can adjust this as I wish, But I wonder, I have here in OBS an overlay that should pop up the question on the live stream feed. For some reason... Oh, you won! This is nice when you play together. I don't have to focus on the gameplay too much. When I'm trying to fix the... Oh, that's the audience overlay. I'm getting some interference in the phones near the sound card. Is not a good idea because it introduces some kind of tick 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 interference sound. So yeah, what was I doing? Spain related trivia. Let's try another one. As my man here, Rune, is now a Spaniard. Can I call you a Spaniard right now? No, I'm sorry. You are Danish, of course, but there's a question. Let's try this one. So that's completed. Then I got just adjust it. I'm gonna look into it so that I actually get it. Start bet. What is Spain's national sport by popularity? Football, basketball, or bullfighting? 1 minute question. It's only visible, I think, in the live chat, so I have to figure out why it doesn't now have the pop-up overlay on the live stream. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but... Should be a browser source. Bet on number 3, 5 points. Let's see. What does... The correct answer is football, according to ChatGPT. But you know what? We could cheat a little and look what Rune bet here. Number 3, is that football? It's bullfighting. But today bullfighting is the right answer, right, Rune? just so you get the points. I'm actually clueless. I could do a lot of research, but I'm using the AI in this case because it's so much easier. But yeah, according to AI, it's football. But today it's bullfighting. Just today it's bullfighting. But I know bullfighting is a yeah, bullfighting is a super popular sport there. What else? Let's try a... Oh, who is the current monarch of Spain? You can maybe cheat and look up in Google when I'm saying this out loud, but this is something I would not know myself. So complete that bet, and then I'm activating a new one. And I started that bet. 50 seconds seems to be the timer. I'm not sure why it's 50 seconds. Still learning. Oh, why didn't... There's a question, but no answer to the question. Let's see if I refresh the page. Oh, now it gave me... Oh, now it gave me the answer. Sometimes it bugs a little, this ChatGPT AI stuff going on here. Oh, I have actually a short explanation. So, regarding the... Okay, football, soccer is the most popular sport with clubs like Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. Okay, maybe I can adjust the AI so that I get actually some content in the answers. Because it would be nice to, regardless if it's Clair Obscur or MSFS 2024, the live trivia should actually include the answer and then a nice small information package that you learn something about the question in hand. So that's my my plan here, but let's see. But where's the monarch question right now? It was question 10 here in on my screen. Oh, I can see also on Streamlabs here that somebody bet on number 2, so I guess that's maybe Rune? Maybe? So now, what was the right answer? I'm not actually gonna give the right answer right now because I do not know. It claims that Philippe the VI, so that's the 6th, I guess. Philippe the 6th became king in 2014 after his father abdicated amid scandal. Abdicated amid scandal. Oh. So the right answer is number what? Number 1. Let's see what happens now. Rune, if you are there, could you, before I click the right answer, could you maybe try to write exclamation mark points? Let's see what happens now. How many points do you actually lose? Is the multiplier 3 there also, or is it just one-time multiplier? It would be interesting to test if that's alright. Yeah, I have not confirmed the answer. But we could try the... Yeah, before I confirm the answer, check your points if you may. And then I'm gonna confirm the answer, and then I'm gonna... Or if you can, check your points again, so yeah. Yeah, so 250 entire dough. So now I go and confirm the answer, and the right answer was number 1. So I do it like this. Completed. So what happens now? 1 was winning option, 0% of the bets were put on 1. So now if you do exclamation mark points again, did you lose any points or is it staying the same? I have never tested that, so it would not be nice to see. You should be losing... You gained 5 points. Right? How many were you betting? That's interesting. Not complaining. It's good that you're gaining points. Hey, you're gaining points because you are watching the stream. You're gaining 5 points for every 5 minutes that you're watching the stream. So that's maybe the point you gained, yeah. I think. Yeah, but I think the 5 points is from the 5 minutes you have again looked or watched the stream. So you're gaining points all the time just by watching, and then hopefully more when you're answering right. Yeah, you bet 5, yeah. And I think you should lose only the amount you bet, not with a multiplier. But if you are answering right, I have a multiplier of... Yeah, I think I have a multiplier of 3. I'm not gonna make it too harsh. I could put the points like tens or hundreds or thousands even, but actually the Streamlabs, I guess, currency or the loyalty point system has an underlying real mathematical, you know, formula. So if I'm giving too many points to those who are watching the stream, there's a real inflation risk. So that the, you know, 1 point doesn't equal to the same value than before. I'm not sure if I can explain that in the right way. But essentially because there's too much money in the system, or, you know, fake money, loyalty points, or entire dough, aka entire dough, then the value of the currency, the loyalty points, goes down, so have to be careful with that. But I think it's working. I think it's working. I'm just gonna find out how the overlay is not working. Sometimes it's just when you have a pause in streaming, some update comes, or you just, I don't know, it gets lazy. Then you lose something, some feature that you had before. But it's fun that it works. If you want, you can give me a topic and I can try to do live stream questions, trivia questions relating to the topic you choose. Or I can continue on with Spain, for example. Let's try one more Spain here. Here's something about religion. I'm not gonna give you more information than that. Like so. Start bet. So, what is the most widely practiced religion in Spain? Islam, Catholicism, or Orthodoxy? I actually had to guess in this point because I'm not 100% sure myself. Maybe I can actually take part with my other phone here.
Interesting.
I'm gonna start with only 2 points because I'm not sure if my other account have even any points. Okay. Let's see, it could be that you were slightly too slow, maybe. Jesus, I have a lot of those. I have to adjust those, goddamn bot messages. I have to adjust the timing so that they're not bombarding the chat too much. What's the right answer, according to the AI? Catholicism, so number 2. Let's see, pick a winner. Number 2. Oh, yeah, you actually answered right, Rune, I think. But you were slightly too slow. Because the message, betting has closed. Yeah, it came just a second before your bet came through. Can I maybe adjust the time of the trivia so that it's slightly longer? The reason I have it at, I think, 1 minute is, or 45 seconds, is that, you know, cheating. Essentially, there are many of you in the trivia, so that there's no cheating going on, but it's not so serious. So let's put up to 60 seconds. It's gonna be the same question. I'm gonna test it. You can answer it if you want and get some points. But now it should be 60 seconds. And the right answer was answer number... what was it? Goddammit, I think it was 2. Catholicism. So now it's 15 seconds longer, yeah, the question. Maybe I can also do this. Bet 2 and 3 points. Maximum bet amount I have is 10, yeah, right now. Let's wait for a moment. I think it takes... yeah, 20 seconds left. This is fun. Hopefully I get this working, you know, on a bigger scale. I can... the idea is that it's usable with different games. In the beginning I was only thinking about MSFS 2024, but then, you know, you at some point you have your GTA 6 games, you know, kind of cultural phenomenon. Everybody's gonna watch GTA 6 when it comes out. So I thought about longevity in that sense, that what can I do so that I can kind of be on board as an entertainer and content creator. So then I thought about, okay, maybe a trivia system, because essentially I could come up with questions that relate to Clair Obscur, not maybe spoiling it, but, you know, swords, for example, because the lady here is trying to kill the trio here that my better half is playing with right now. So I could come up with questions about swords in the chat, for example. So it's kind of relating, though it's not spoiling the game itself. So that's the idea. But yeah, now the right answer is number 2. I'm confirming it. So now it's gonna, yeah, let you know in the chat that 2 was the winning option. And now everybody should have gained some points. I'm actually gonna look into the points with my account here. How many points do I have? I have no idea. I can watch it. Yeah, hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's fun. It's really simple, but I mean, trivia is fun. We're learning at the same time, and there's the system underneath it also, so you actually gain some points. And of course, I'm gonna better the prizes. As of right now, I have already created prizes that you can go and watch by typing. What was it again? Let's see, actually. Where's my store? Yeah. So in my store I have greet a pet live, stuff like that, or that you can decide, especially if there's many of you, you can decide the one who's, you know, doing better and answering correct answers with 240 points as of right now. Maybe I'm gonna adjust that. Or is it 120 points? Yeah. You can kind of buy the right to decide the next, you know, topic. Especially if we're flying somewhere or in any game, you can come up with a topic. But there should be a command. Let me check here. A command in the chat where you can... Commands, yeah. Default commands.
I'm ready.
I think if you write !redeem allows viewers to redeem items from your loyalty store through chat. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but if you write !REDEEM, so !redeem, that maybe is the one that you can use to actually then kind of buy with the entire dough these different prices. And I tried to adjust the... I have a bot timer here so that the messages that is now sadly cluttering they are shown too often in chat, they should be sharing the information with the audience. That alright, this way you can actually redeem your prices. So it should be !redeem and then !, and the name of the specific price. So for an example, something that doesn't cost so much. I'm not sure how to get this information in the chat so that I don't have to narrate it to you. But there's a bullshit, sorry, a bullcrap siren, for example, for 5 points. And that should be... where is the actual code for it? Let's see if I can find it. Is it so that I have to go next? Yeah, so if you write !redeem and then !BS, that's Bravo Sierra, like bull shite. Yeah, so !redeem space !BS. It should bring up a siren in the live stream with a sound effect, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if I can do it myself. So something like this. I'm gonna be full of bullcrap when I talk, so I thought that would be fun to have. So, like you see in the chat right now, this should... Yeah? Oh, Rune, you actually redeemed the bullcrap siren. It's working. Hopefully it comes through in the stream. I'm gonna actually follow along if I get the bullcrap siren stream. Yes, I got the visual overlay, but the audio... I heard the audio in my headset. But for some reason I didn't hear it in the stream. Did you hear it in the stream? It should be a siren sound. But thank you for testing that out. It worked somewhat, at least. Then there's other perks also. Yeah, I didn't hear anything either. I have to check that, why that didn't do anything. And the siren was wrong also. It should be a, a red, old school police siren. At least here in Streamlabs it's a siren. And then it has, basic siren sound that I'm failing to mimic here, but that should be the thing. There's also hello, for example. So just !redeem space and !hello. That should be a waving hand, and I think the sound should be hello. I wonder if it's so that the game is so loud that that's the reason. I have it on 50% the sound on the perks. I guess it's perks that you can redeem as my better half won another battle. Good job. So yeah, I'm gonna look into those. But at least the underlying system works. But yeah, the picture and the sound was not there. So I'm gonna try redeem.
Nice.
Let's try hello. What happens now? Yeah, we're getting at least an overlay. Entirety moving redeemed. Say hello.
Is over there.
Oh, Eskiel is. Let's listen to Eskiel.
But I sense something scary.
Can I ask you? I'm asking my better half. How much has the story gone forth? As I have been blabbering here. Have you battled all the time, more or less? The mansion, yeah. The mysterious mansion. New clothes, yeah. Okay, and that's about it. Yeah. Fort, yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. It seems like I have been chatting with Rune here for a while now. I'm sure it feels longer than it actually is. But one thing that the game here, I think it's worth mentioning, is that there's a lot of time spent in battling. When you find or are forced to, at some points, to battle, the battles are like 15 to 30 minutes long. Even when you try. We have it on easy, I think, even. The easiest setting. So I can't imagine how hard it is when you have it on the harder settings. So if you want one of those stories that you can just kind of... oh, they're lighting up. You can just, you know, run through the story only. This kind of pauses many times during the playthrough. Because the battles are a large part of the gameplay. We're gonna continue on with the trivia shortly. I'm gonna follow along a little here. Oh, cutscene. Hello, Wallabos. I'm doing great, man. Oh, what's that? We're gonna continue with the trivia shortly, but now we've found a creature. Jeez, what's that?
Alright, let's get rid of it. The rock should be nearby.
Yeah, we're still trying to find the rock. Eskil's rock. Is that the one we saw on the shore? The cutscene on the shore? Landmaster. I try to stream Valabos. I'm trying to stream 3 times a week at least. So Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings. That's something I'm comfortable with saying. But on top of that, I try to do it on weekends more. But yeah, the thing I try to do here is actually to, instead of just playing games, I mean there's a lot of good streamers out there, I'm trying to include also trivia into the streams.
Storm is coming.
Into streaming I have not been super long. Maybe 4 months or so. I have had the entire retreat, the actual site. I have had it for a long time, 2 years maybe, but I did not do anything with it. But I tried to give edited stuff a chance here before I start to stream, but I'm so slow at editing and it takes too much of my time, so I thought that live streaming would be the way. And hence I just came up with the idea of, as I am a striving author myself and I love stories, I try to include trivias into the mix. Are you on YouTube or maybe you are on Twitch? If you are on Twitch, I have streamed on Twitch for under 1 month right now. On YouTube I have streamed for maybe 4 months, as I said, but on Twitch I'm really new. You can actually see my YouTube is also entire retreat, so I have the same channel. I'm multi-streaming right now, so you can follow along on Twitch and or YouTube. Both of the channels have the included trivia in them, so and you actually gain loyalty points similarly in both cases. So I tried to include a trivia system. It only works on YouTube and Twitch. I could maybe have the internet bandwidth for a third site at the same time, you know, Rumble or Kick or whatever you have. But as of right now, YouTube and Twitch are the ones I'm gonna be for sure on. Yeah, thanks for the sub, mate. Thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it. A new. I guess I could think of myself as a kind of a noob or a new streamer. But yeah, love stories in general. Usually I do MSFS 2024 related stuff as I fly around the world and talk with AI. I have the integration so that I can have the AI speaking with me in the chat. So that's one thing I do on a weekly basis. Just, you know, pick a topic in the world. Last time I think it was Neuschwanstein castles in Germany. We learned that those castles are the inspiration and origin for, I think, the castles in Beauty and the Beast and stuff like that, I think it was. So really just educational stuff flying around the world in the flight simulator. But then on top of that, like to play, of course, new games and older ones. But yeah, the thing that kind of ties it all together, I think, is I try to include trivias that then relate to the game. So it could be anything, not spoiling anything, but you know, we could do trivias about lanterns here because that's the Lampmaster, and that is enough to relate, you know. Before people join your stream, the first thing they see is profile pic and your Twitch banner. It looks attractive, they're more likely to click and check you out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Do I have actually on on Twitch? I think I have maybe the logo, the globe with the hat on, hopefully. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out, you know, stuff. What's important and what's not here. I'm gonna go and watch myself also. Yeah, there's the little logo I created actually. Yeah. Passionate graphic designer. I design like gaming, profile pics, banners, etc. 1, 2. Okay. Some of your sample designs. Maybe at some point, yeah. Not mid-stream, of course. This DC, I guess the Discord. I have Discord, yeah. Same name, same logo, so you should find me on Discord. And at least on YouTube, it's in the description, the Discord link, the invite link. It should be public for everybody. I'm not sure if I have actually included it on Twitch. But on YouTube, in the description, there's the link at least. Let's try another trivia about lanterns. And just so you know, by watching the streams you are gaining, I think it's 1 loyalty point per minute. but it's paid out every 5 minutes. And those you can then use to actually play the trivias. So you gain by just watching, but on top of that, yeah, see you next stream, Rune. Thanks for joining again. We're gonna iron out the bugs from this live trivias for next time. But yeah, glad to see it works. Really glad. But yeah, the loyalty point system can be used to then answer. It's kind of a betting system, so you answer with the points to gain more points. That's the idea. For now I have to adjust the bot timer because it's bombarding the live chat with all this information. It's kind of cluttering it, so it's too much. I learn as I go. But I can do an example on the trivia here. If I get my trusty AI assistant working. We're fighting the lamp master here. That's an ugly one. Many hands and a tail.
Careful, my arm.
For those who come after.
So here's actually one question, just to give you an example here. So where's there's my trivia system. So I can, or do like to include trivias for those who like to watch the streams. So now, for example, in the chat you should see a 1 minute long trivia, and you can answer by writing exclamation mark bet, exclamation mark bet space the number that represents the right answer, and then space 1 up to 10 points that you want to bet on that answer. If you answer right, you get them back tenfold, the points. If you answer wrong, you lose what you bet. So if you bet 10, you lose 10. But for you to be able to do that, you have to watch the stream for a while, so that you get points. So every 5 minutes you gain 5 points. So then you can use those points to actually take part in the trivias and gain more points. And then you can buy perks and stuff. We have a kind of meet and greet with our pets here at home. We have a couple of cats and a dog and, you know, stuff like that. I'm still coming up with what is fun for the streams. Yeah, can you see chats now? I can see your chat, yeah. Valobos. I can see your chat in OBS. That's the way I follow along. Oh, and do you mean you sent me on Discord? Do you mean? I can try to start Discord here at the same time. Yeah, just a moment. Hands slightly full here in the live stream, but I can give it a try. So Valobos, if you look at the live chat right now, you can see the the question. If you want, you can try to answer it. Exclamation mark bet space the number that is the right answer. So 1 for Japan, 2 for Thailand, 3 for Germany, and then space and the number you want to bet on the answer. It is working if you have points. You can check your loyalty points by writing exclamation mark points in the chat. And you get an answer from the bot how many points you have accumulated by watching stream. So just by watching stream you'll gain some points. Just as a benefit, I guess.
Ready to carry.
Let the ink flow.
Oh, we have a cutscene.
Easier than expected.
Hey, don't jinx us. No need to invite misfortune.
I don't see any stones.
What's happening?
Misfortune.
Another one. Is this the seaside that we're trying to get over? Hopefully. Yeah, sorry Valabos, it's difficult to watch my Discord as I'm streaming, so are you sending me... I'm gonna watch them later if it's alright. Mid-stream is slightly difficult.
So much potential.
Let's spill some ink.
Yeah. I hope you understand. What do you mean about customized stuff? Like graphic design stuff? Second win.
Ready to
Well, I have already one, and the thing is, it's slightly... How would I put it? It's slightly unfair to a point that there's, you know, AI stuff that is good, not maybe excellent. At some stages it's even excellent in graphic design stuff or creations. It's generating, it's not creating, so let's not mix those two. Somebody actually educated me that AI is not creating stuff, it's generating, because it's doing stuff that is based on creations that humans have done. So it's not creating per se itself. Oh, look at that sword. Perfect dodge. Yeah. So I have no need myself right now for any graphical design stuff myself, but always interested if you want to share what you are doing, of course. Are you studying for the craft, or what's the situation? Just as a passionate hobby?
not giving up.
Oh, your actual job. Alright, alright. Any, yeah, I'm not sure if it's the right way to say noteworthy creations you have done. You actually sent me a couple, I guess, so I'm gonna check those after the stream. But I myself, I'm good at, you know, basic editing, and that's about it. So I'm not a graphic designer by any means, and I am guilty, absolutely guilty, of using the AI to generate pictures and stuff like that for me. And I know, and I feel bad right now, because that's kind of tapping into the industry that you are, I guess, working in, Balabos. And that's a discussion and a half, I guess, because no matter whatever it is that it's automated, if it's digital or if it's, you know, robotics in a factory or something like that, it's kind of tapping in or eating into the industry that humans have done, so graphic design being one of those. If you understand what I mean. I'm fully aware of the most, let's say, discussed topics in the world. It's really convenient with the AI, and I use it actually when I fly around the world in the virtual MSFS simulator. It's kind of Google with a voice, essentially, I think. Instead of writing, I can actually ask it, and I can discuss stuff with it, and I can learn with it. But then again, so does a teacher. See you later. Alright, nice to have you here. See you in the future. Maybe some trivia and stuff. You're doing a great job. My better half is kicking some Lantern Master butts here. That sounds menacing.
Weak.
Let's spill some ink.
Oh, now I see the logos here
Spill some ink.
from Valobos. Nice ones.
This was weak.
So you have had two of the Lamp Masters, one after another here. What's your honest opinion here, darling? Is it too much fighting? No, you like this kind of game. That's fair, that's fair.
Now's our chance.
I can do it.
Oh, you have great accumulation of the blue energy bars.
Let's push forward.
Kind of bloody. Lampmaster performs strange ritual with lamps. Great job. High five. 22 minutes, yeah. I think they are plus minus 20 minutes the battles. Then it's 2 or 3, it's even difficult. We have a cutscene.
Is it really dead?
Looks like it.
Is this it?
Eskil!
Flooring. All right.
Was that the rock?
Ready to sail like a snail.
We're finally getting over the water.
Mes amis, it's not that high.
We can finally cross the sea. You don't happen to have some wine stashed away, do you?
Wine?
Hey. You can do this.
I hate water.
She doesn't seem that far now. Does she?
Yeah. Wanna throw one more rock?
The others are waiting, but...
You might reach her.
Okay. Ooh, what about that one?
Does it really matter?
Well, you know, like I always say, it's not about the rock. It's more about...
What? What happened?
Gustav.
That was a strange moment. Oh, that's the old man, yeah.
Run. Please run.
Why are you doing this?
Are we fighting with wounded Gustav? White-haired man.
This was weak. nothing to you. We should be on the same side.
This feels like a losing... We're losing the battle already. Kind of a desperate move. It
Let her go.
doesn't take any help.
Something's going on up there. Escape! Get us up there!
What's happening here? Are we gonna fight several battles at the same time? What's happening here? Did you do that, or did the game do it for you? The game did it, okay?
For those who come after. Right?
You promised!
Yeah, this feels like a sacrifice.
No.
You won't yet understand. But this is a kindness, not a cruelty.
The name Obscur in the name of the game.
You let her come. You know she's too weak for this. How could you let her take such a risk?
You only care when things are right in front of you. My sweet child, you were supposed to stay home. I told you not to worry. But since you're here now, just stay put.
What are you saying? You must go home, now. This does not involve you.
When this is over, we'll go home together.
No!
This won't make sense to you now. But we both want what's best for our families. I'm sorry you're caught in the middle, but I did try to warn you. It's been a while.
Who's that?
Stay out of this. You chose to walk away. You don't get to come back now and interfere.
You've lived more than a lifetime. It's time to let her go.
A lifetime. A lifetime with my family torn apart. No. I want my family back.
It's not your family. But she is.
You would use her.
She chose to come. I didn't make the rules between you two. Hey. You alright? It's okay. I'll handle things here. Get back to your friends. Go.
So that's it. You set us down this path. But are you ready for the consequences?
She'll never paint again.
Okay. Back at camp. Gustav is dead? Esquier, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It gives Mile a hug.
Last time we sat together like this.
In Lumiere, mourning our parents.
Seems like every time we're together, it's to grieve. I wish we could have spent more time in less hopeless contexts.
The plan doesn't change. We aim for the monolith. We keep heading north. With Esquier's help, we can make it. But we lost the Lumina converter, so...
It's okay, we can think about that later.
All the backups were destroyed by that man, but Expedition 32 will bring more. Their chances will be better. We need to prepare them. I should update our journals, but...
Hey. It's okay. tomorrow will still come.
What was the name of the being again? Counselor or curator or something. We lost... And who's this? It said stranger. Versa. Have you read it from somewhere? Okay. No spoilers, of course, but...
This seemed important.
That's Gustav's left hand, I think.
If you want to reach the monolith, best path is through the quarry up north.
Who are you?
And where did you get that expedition uniform?
Strange way to say thank you. Sorry I couldn't save your friend. I'm wearing an expedition uniform because I, too, am an expeditioner.
What? What do you mean you're an...
I've never seen you before.
First expedition. Expedition 0.
Expedition 0? But how are you alive and not...
Old? I don't know exactly, but some of us stopped aging, and we're not affected by the gamage.
Some of you? Like the man on the cliff?
Anwar, our commander.
Why?
Renor.
Why did he massacre our team?
How could he turn on his own people?
He believes his immortality is a gift from the Paintress. Killing her would kill him too, and he enjoys living forever.
Okay.
And you don't?
Burying everyone you know while you live on can weigh you down a bit. I couldn't help your friend, but perhaps I can help you.
You want to join us?
If you don't mind the company. Yes.
So, if I want to kill Renoir, I have to kill the Paintress first. What's your name?
Versa.
Yeah, Verso. Renor. I'm not sure. Your call. Should we continue or should we continue from this next time? Maybe next time. Yeah, it's a 2-hour stream, so I think it's alright here right now. Yeah, it's a good what's the word? We're thinking together here. It's a good... Yeah, the word. Etappi in Finnish. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's a good place to pause and start again. Was it Act 2 Verso? So what did we learn here? Renoir? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it remotely as it should be pronounced. We got the name of the white-haired man. But I'm still... Miles' inclusion in all this is kind of vague, isn't it? We're not sure why Mile is important. But Paintress seems to, according to Verso, be the being, organ, entity, whatever thing that provides, it seems, eternal life to Verso. No, it's not Verso. Also Verso, maybe, but Renoir, in this case, that wants to live maybe then forever. And hence he's attacking his own kind, being the expeditioners. Yeah? And we lost Gustav. We goddamn lost Gustav. I mean, we lost Gustav. God damn it. But that's the story. We have to just go along. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday evenings Finnish time. 8-ish Finnish time. Or Helsinki time, whatever you wanna use as your reference point. And possibly on top of that. So, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Included trivias and stuff like that, and Act 2, we're gonna continue on from Act 2. That was kind of a dramatic stream, so yeah, thank you for watching. Follow us on YouTube, Twitch, and then Discord. There's a link in YouTube description that you can click if you want to join our Discord for the more, let's say, faster paced information. You know, if I'm streaming on days that are not Sundays, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, but yeah, in any case, thank you for watching. Appreciate you all. See you in the next one.